Shalom. Welcome back. First and foremost, I want to give all glory, praises, and honors to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai. I want to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And I want to say salutations to you brothers that are out here pushing this work with sincerity and in truth. All right. Today's lesson was basically sparked by a thought from an older movie. I'm sure a lot of people have seen this movie. It was the first original Mummy. All right. And there's a certain scene in this movie that like I said, that sparked me to do this lesson. Now there's a shiesty character in the movie named Benny. And he's basically the scene is he's in a cave and he's basically trying to get away from the mummy. All right, and the mummy is right on him, and it's funny because he starts praying or saying little prayers to these different idols. Okay, these different languages, these different so-called religions. I think it was Christianity, Buddhism. I think it was something Islamic. But Lord willing, I'll put the scene in post-production. But when he got to the Hebrew, the mummy stopped. Right? The mummy stopped and said the language of the slaves. Right? So that was the only language that backed this mummy up off of him. All right. And this has been a hot topic of late, because you got Israelite foreigners, Gentiles in the Philippines teaching the name of Yahweh while Yahweh Shai, and but you have Israelites over here, Mystery Babylon, aka America, that's trying to bury the name, that's trying to keep individuals from teaching in that name. All right, trying to say it doesn't make a difference. But like, as you can see, while I'm talking about that scene that started this whole thing off, is because that was the only one that worked, was going into that Hebrew. All right, that was the only one that worked. Okay, so you got to be specific, man. And Jake loved to have gray areas. All right, Jake loves gray areas, but when you get into the scriptures and you get into the true understanding of this Bible and its totality, that name is a foundation, man. It's the foundation of everything. Yahweh Shai, right? Our Redeemer, man. Our Advocate. All right. So to teach this Bible without using that specific name, you're doing your congregation a disservice. All right. So you can understand, because that's one of the building blocks of your faith, is that name, right? So let's go. Let's just jump right into it. Let's get into the book. Let's get into the book of Psalms 96 and 4. It says, "For the Lord is great and greatly to be praised. He is to be feared above all gods." All right. "For all the gods of the nations are idols, but the Lord made the heavens." Right. So when Lord willing, I put that scene in, you see this guy in the background. He's holding up a cross. He's holding up all these different medallions. And then he gets to what they call the so-called Star of David. But he started going to that Hebrew language, right? And that stops that mummy in his tracks, man. All right, and and I can attest, as many other brothers can attest, to using the name Yahweh, Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. There's power in that name, saying the least. There's power in that name. It says, "Honor and majesty are before him; strength and beauty are in his sanctuary. Give unto the Lord, O ye kindreds of the people, give unto the Lord glory and strength." But how do you do that? It's going to tell you, give unto the Lord the glory due unto his name. Bring an offering and come into his courts, right? So you have to give glory due unto his name. And his name is not ambiguous, man. It's not just God, all right? Just a generic title, God, right? And then you go into Jesus, which is a horrible translation, and it's not that either. Okay, these people are as are we, are Hebrews. All right, and we have a language. All right, which have been given back to us in these last days. That's why you see every celebrity now talking about what? The children of Israel. This word is it's reaching the saturation point. It's literally everywhere. And you know what it says in the scriptures once the word in this gospel has been put everywhere, the end must come. So, like I said, this name is highly, highly important. Now, let's keep going. Let's go to the book of Proverbs 18:10. It says, "The name of the Lord is a strong tower. The righteous runneth into it and is safe." Right? So that name has gotten me out plenty of jams, to say the least, man. Because I was in the church before waking up to being an Israelite and coming into this knowledge and this wisdom, right? Knowing the names Jesus Christ and God generically, but understanding the terms and then going into the language of the Lashwan Kodash and getting Yahweh and Yahweh Shai, man, it's power in those names, man. And I'm going to keep saying it. There's power in those names, all right? So to have your leader of your congregation preaching anything else, hey, man, hopefully the ones come out of that, man. Hopefully the sincere ones come out of that. I'll say that. I'll put it that way, right? I'll put it that way. Because these names are only given, well, I'm not going to say that. You got some wicked guys that got the name, but it's also a better chance of the righteous having this name. Just to think back when they had that thing that incident that went down in Jersey City, you had people hanging signs saying Yahweh Shai is coming all over a specific neighborhood, right? And guess what? The authorities, the communities out there took that as what? Hate speech, man, because that name is truly dreadful among the heathen. They don't care anything about Jesus or the Christ or this or the Most High or God or that, but that name Yahweh Shai, Yahweh, that means something, all right? And it shook up these people when that name was posted everywhere in this certain town, right? And to back that up, let's go into the book of actually let's get this in Acts, right? This is Acts 4:10. It says, "But it is known unto you all and all the people of Israel that the name of Yahweh Shai, the anointed of Nazareth, whom ye crucified, whom Yahweh raised from the dead, even by him doeth this man stand here before you whole." Right? This is Acts 4:11. "This is the stone which was set at naught of you builders, which has become the head of the corner." Right? And you got, like I said, you know who I'm talking about, Nathaniel. All right? Your congregation got Hebrew names, but you can't say the name of the Father and Son in its proper, respect. Something is off about that. Okay? It's lining up more and more. You're fitting on the side of the scribes and the Pharisees, the unrighteous ones, the scoffers, the ones that had a problem with Yahweh Shai, right? Getting that glory. It says, "Neither is there salvation in any other, for there is none other name under heaven given among men, whereby we must be saved," right? And his brothers went through this over and over and over again, but I had to throw in my spiritual 2 cents, because like I said, it's highly important, and it's going to keep going out. I'm going to jump down to the 16th verse, still in the 4th chapter. It says, "Saying, What shall we do to these men? For that indeed a notable miracle have been done by them, and manifest to all them that dwell in Jerusalem, and we cannot deny it. But that is spread no farther among the people, let us straitly threaten them, that they speak henceforth to no man in this name." So that name got them shook. All right, even today, certain Israelites, that name have them shook, right? And they called them and commanded them not to speak at all, nor teach in the name of Yahweh Shai. All right, and you got that going on today. you have that going on today, okay? Because part of us waking up to this truth, the first thing that you start with is you go into the name of the Lord, man. All right? So you sitting up here praying because all its characteristics and doctrine come with that name, Yahweh Shai, man. It's not the same when you Jesus or Christ, which just means anointed. It's not the same, okay? So you gotta be very, very specific when it comes to this matter, all right? Matter. Let's see what else I got. I don't make this too long. But that's pretty much it. I'm going to grab just one more in the book of Proverbs, chapter 30, verse 4, right? It says, who have ascended up into heaven and descended, who have gathered the wind in his fist, who have bound the waters in a garment, who have established all the ends of the earth. What is his name? Specific. And what is his son's name, if thou canst tell? So yes, this thing is somewhat of a mystery, but the mystery have been revealed, man. The name of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai has truly been out in the world. All right, and you seeing more and more people, well, the righteous ones, the hopeful elect, gravitate more and more to that name. All right, repent, come back, know who you are, and get ready for deliverance. All right. And by the way, just something just jumped to my mind. Just want to say the water to all the people that donated. All right, a sister gave us a substantial amount. I want to say thanks, the water in the Hebrew to her for that. All right, because the congregation, man, the ministry, the congregation should be helping the ministry, especially if you believe in and you get spiritual understanding from the teachers out here, man. All right. If you have the ability to donate or give, that should be on your spirit to help, man. But I just wanted to throw that out there. It popped in my head at the last second. But I want to give all glory, praise, and honor to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. I want to say shalom the next time.